from a Teams adoption success, and then I'm going to open it up to Q&A in a minute, but from an adoption success perspective, that there are six key things that we always see as benefits to this. Number one, the whole point of this is to do productivity increase, right? We want people to be working better as a team, using the tools in ways they've not used it before, and just making life easier for the users, right? So instead of a user having to use their laptop at the end of the day to fill lots of forms in and data in, and then the business doesn't react to it until the next day, if they were using a mobile phone with a Power App integrated with it into Teams, suddenly everything's happening 10 times quicker than it used to. But the user's also got a tool that they like, and it makes it easier for them to use that tool. So productivity will increase on the back of that alignment. And integrate with that automation. So, you know, not everybody needs to build business automation, but building automation into that sort of Teams app where we've got things like flow, or maybe somebody's got an email comes into their inbox, and then the attachment gets dropped into a SharePoint library, which then adds a post in Teams that, hey, there's a new document arrived for the team, and they all get notified and go into Teams to start working on it. That could be an automation that could be very simple to build, yet hugely beneficial to the group of people working in that team. We also need to think about taking blockers away. So rather than trying to force people down a very fixed collaboration route, using the tools to their advantage can really open up a lot of the new collaboration tools out there for the users, benefiting their productivity, right? And then also think about ways that different groups of people are going to use the tech. See, one of the things I've noticed is that when we start talking to groups of people in person, and here's the difference between video, say just using video training versus video and in person of some sort. We've noticed that when we start delivering Teams training to a mixed generation, where you in a classroom you might have people that are university graduates all the way through to, you know, sort of people not far off retirement, the way that you explain the tools and you can use the tools is very different to the way that they get it, the way they think about using it. And sometimes you have to marry them together so that they both see the benefits, but working in their way, or the way they think they're going to work and use it in their generational difference. And that's really important, using the tools for that. The other thing that we found that's key to the success of this is getting the business on board as well. Technical, business, and users all on the same page. Like Dimitri was saying about the Skype and the telephony, you know, we've started integrating that. We start shifting from file shares going into SharePoint Online and Teams. You know, all of this is key to getting everybody on the same page for that story. And then finally, don't forget, we're transitioning to new products, new tools, new platforms that should be easier to use for the users. So as long as we're aligning the delivery that they're getting of the technology to the training and the skills you're going to give them, that transition should happen together. And as long as you do all of these things, we find that your adoption will definitely be a success, for sure. Obviously, any more information that you want on building this program, let myself or the Cloud Direct guys know, and we'd be more than happy to expand on it.